No, it doesn't feel right. When you look at YT Anime SniperJay, but the avatar isn't the usual avatar. It's more. It says 4 years to play now. Like, yeah, I came to flex, but it doesn't feel like the right flex. Not gonna even front. So yeah. Hey, what's going on, my fellow weebs? I'm your host
Siege.
Shibisu, which you can call me Jay.
Choose your
Today we're
champion.
playing more paladins, but as usual,
Customize your
per
champion.
lately, I haven't been focusing on the game really. I've been more like just speaking about random topics and stuff happening around, like either in the real world or in the gaming world. I usually try to avoid the real world unless it's absolutely necessary. And yeah, the reason why name this stream what it is because of, wait a second. Yeah, the reason why I named the stream what it is because I just want to talk about gamers in general right now. Currently, like y'all, yeah, I've been getting notifications about people who showing off the final boss battle and stuff in the Avengers game. Like, yeah, they got early access because buying the digital deluxe and stuff, but Jesus Christ, mate,
begin.
you ain't have to freaking beat the game that quickly. They beat it in one day, like less than 24 hours. Like, how short is the game? Then again, I'm not any different. I was one. My goal is to be one of the first people to beat Ghost of Tsushima. So like, I was by the time I beat Ghost of Tsushima, all the later achievements for the story were technically very rare at the moment. But when I checked the achievements before then, I saw the final achievements were ultra rare, like 2-3%, so forth, so forth. Yeah, I keep saying so forth, so forth. For some reason, I have no idea why. Yeah. I wonder what
Live your life on
dedicates
the edge,
these people besides getting views. I wonder what dedicates these people to actually just beat a game that literally technically isn't even out yet. What dedicates them to beat the game besides views? Probably just views. I'm not even gonna front.
Yes.
Probably just views.
No.
Not gonna lie. I did it for views too, but
battle is
you
about to
see
begin.
how that turned out. I got absolutely none in general. I have no idea why. It sucked. Also, it's a smaller screen. I'm never gonna get used to it. I remember you doing it all the time, but I don't like it anymore.
5,
Hello.
4, 3,
No.
2,
on the path.
1. The battle has begun.
Retreat! No.
Oh, hi.
First blood.
Hope that works.
Lesson
Oh, hi.
Always strike first.
Anyways. So yeah, I was just...
Behind us.
My topics for today's stream was just talking about, like, how gamers have evolved from since, like, years ago, I guess, to now. And just the gaming community in general. I was pretty much younger a lot back then, so I wasn't keeping up with news and stuff like that, but I'm highly certain that console wars haven't raged on as much as they have, like, now.
Killing spree.
I don't know why this is happening. Like, why is it happening? Why is it this happening nowadays? Why do critics suck now? Have critics always sucked? That's the real question. I honestly, can someone answer that for me? Have critics always sucked? Because I don't think critics always suck since like earlier to mid like 2000 for gaming.
Rampage.
Like I can't really tell because I have been gaming since like around the time I was born. Yeah, big flex. Usually it was like dance game, like just dance around back then. But then it started turning. Yeah, it's just been, started turning into shooters, fighting games, well, simply like kid games and fighting games and just shooters in general. And then I came around to like liking story-driven games. Like the first ever actual story-driven game I played was probably that Epic Mickey game. No, that wasn't technically story-driven. It's more like a younger, like E-rated game. And so yeah, I think the first ever story-driven game I played was, I think, The Last of Us Remastered.
Point spawning in 15
And it wasn't
seconds.
even on my PS4 because you guys know I didn't have my own PS4 until 2016.
5.
And I technically didn't
4,
actually start
3,
really
2,
using it
1.
until like 2017. So I've evolved a lot since then. I just personally prefer playing story-driven games, single-player games nowadays. But I like the occasional multiplayer because it's multiplayer. I like playing with people all the time, but I like playing solo most of the time. Like, I have a lot of friends, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of friends on PlayStation, but I never interact with them. You're like, not? Okay. Made me waste my freaking ultimate. I hate you. Now you think you're gonna kill me? Yeah, that's a big no-no for me.
Shadows loom.
Where are you looking?
So yeah, like I said, I've evolved since then. How the gaming community has evolved, I can't really tell you, because I haven't exactly been using true social media until like 2017. I haven't started using Twitter till 2018. I haven't started using Discord till 2017. I've been using YouTube for most of my life. Like I've used it when Kobatermine456 still made videos. That was like the main YouTuber I used to watch back then. Besides the you know, the YouTubers I think would make their childhood. Yeah, why is my internet so bad? I finally learned the art of talking while playing a game. Not really, but I'm still working on it, technically. But I've actually gotten better at it from, like a few days ago. But usually I'm just speaking my mind, so it'll usually make absolutely no sense, because when I speak my mind, nothing I say makes sense.
Back to basics. You're already dead.
Killing spree.
Enemies behind.
Alright, yeah, how the game community has evolved, I can't really say, because I was a little younger back around then. I can tell you right now, from my older experiences with playing online, like years ago, when I played Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, which you know is Modern Warfare Remastered, Modern Warfare Remastered, for all of you younger people, I guess. Yeah, things were alright, I suppose. The game was actually pretty fun back then. I didn't see many toxic people. Like, back then, I've seen toxic people in Minecraft. Like, is that even possible, being toxic in Minecraft? What is this?
7.
And again, that was years ago.
Victory.
Well fought. The gods smile upon me. The gods smile upon me. No.
Oh, bye. Don't even think video. I have still given views. The last time I checked, it was like 424k. Now it's 428k. Honestly, I'm starting to become a streamer that just likes talking about random things other than just actually playing the game. Don't ask me why. I just am. So yeah, back to the topic at hand. How on earth do people beat games in one day? Like, now I'm wondering, how will people beat Cyberpunk in one day? I mean, I heard that you can beat the game without actually beating the end, doing the main storyline. Like, you could just do side quests and beat the game from there, but you technically won't get the entire experience. You can't get the entire experience in one playthrough. That's just straight up impossible. Unless you really can't, actually. You really can't. So I'm genuinely curious. How will people beat Cyberpunk in one day? I mean, yeah, they might be able to get at least one ending. But I really don't expect him to beat the entire game in one day. Like, I'm highly certain nobody is going to get early access to the game just from pre-ordering, because I pre-ordered the game and there's no mention of early access or such. So yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, there's no mention. I beat GTA in 2 days. I don't remember. The first time I played GTA was back in the Xbox 360 days.
Customize your champion.
But I don't remember how long it took me to beat that game. Like, I'm not even gonna technically stream the game, the story itself. I'm just gonna stream online because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen the story itself, but GTA isn't, now that I think about it, GTA isn't that big of a game. So yeah, it's like, it's bigger now that because of GTA Online, but it's not that big of a game in the story mode alone. Like, there's a lot of side stuff to do and so forth, but the story itself, it actually is pretty easy to beat. I think you can beat it in at least one day. But don't take my word on that. GTA is not as big as Red Dead Redemption 2. Cause Red Dead, if you don't get sidetracked in that game, you're not playing it right. Just like Ghost of Tsushima, if you don't at least get sidetracked in that game or get distracted, you're not playing the game right. You're technically just not playing the game. You're playing something else.
Killing me.
Like a lot of open world games, if you're not getting distracted at least a few times within the entirety of the game, you're not playing it right. That's like Skyrim or Oblivion or Red Dead or a lot of things actually.
Prepare for battle.
But yeah, props to you for being GTA in 2 days. I don't think it took me. I think it took me a lot longer because I didn't really actually play it on my own because GTA wasn't even mine back then. I had an Xbox 360, but I don't think it was my Xbox 360. I think my cousin had an Xbox 360, and we played GTA on his. I know he had a PS2. And we played that a lot. That was one of the great days.
Enemy has drawn first blood.
But I don't even think I beat GTA back then. I know I beat GTA on my own, yeah. But I don't know when I beat it, to be honest. That's another Koga. Yeah, that guy is. Yeah.
I will return.
Enemy killing spree.
Sorry, on the topic of beating a game in one day, let's talk about speedrunners. I'm surprised people actually just tried to speedrun Ghost of Tsushima.
Killing
That
spree.
game with the cutscenes as they are, since you can't skip them. I'm surprised people even attempted to speedrun that game. One of the
Enemy
speedruns I
rampage.
saw, it took 8 hours apparently. 8 freaking hours.
Sign up for this.
So like, the game isn't even technically viable for a speedrun. People who do speedrun the game, I'm impressed. Those are literal dedicated speedrunners. Now on the terms of a Souls game, on the other hand, I guess that's somewhat easy to speedrun if you actually know. If you played the game for a bit and know the, you know the patterns of bosses and everything, like Sekiro. I've seen a Sekiro speedrun breakdown, but I haven't seen a speedrun in general. I don't know the fastest time for a Sekiro speedrun, but also I've seen people speedrun the Henry Stickmin collection. Why would you do that? It's a choose your own adventure game. I mean, yeah, it's somewhat possible, but it's not really a speedrun. It's just beating the game. It's just quick for some reason. Like, why would you do that? It's just a game if you want to experience all the. Why can't I use my thing?
You're already dead.
Okay. Hitboxes, man, I swear. That's hitbox point right there. Yeah, on the topic of speedruns, Souls games, possibly. Story-driven games, I don't think so. Especially the ones where you can't skip cutscenes like The Last of Us. The Last of Us 2. And on the term of The Last of Us 2, what did you guys think of The Last of Us 2? Me personally, I didn't not like it. Story-driven game, right? But the story actually sucked. So like, how are you gonna make a story-driven game when the story sucks? And expect people to actually like it? Yeah, I see people actually like it.
10, 9, double kill, 7.
And then there's people, there's a lot of other people who actually don't really enjoy the game whatsoever. Oh, how dare you! You can't, you just can't. That's just an insult. That was fierce, what? But yeah, like I said, if you, I'm not gonna diss you if you like the game. But in my opinion, I really didn't like the story. The story just actually took away the charm what the first game had. Like, you know how the first game's story was just all about Joel and Ellie's relationship, which just led the plot on in the ways it did. The second game, just, it wasn't that at all. And then my question is that, how are you just gonna be pissed at Joel 1 minute, and then the next minute you're just gonna be like, oh my god, he's dead. Well, time to kill everybody there. And then next thing you know, I think he's like at the what I experienced from that ending was like, you know what? Wait, I hated Joel. I was thinking like Ellie was just I can't speak. You know, this is why I don't like doing mic streams. What I was saying was what I took from the ending was that Ellie realizing that she still didn't really like Joel like that because of, you know, how he lied to her like that. And it's just like, you know what? Nope, you're justified for killing him. And then she just stopped trying to kill Abby. Like, you know what? That is probably make about as much sense as it did, even though it really didn't make much sense whatsoever. Like, how are you just gonna go on an entire revenge quest for someone you didn't like, just to remember you didn't like them? My reasoning just doesn't make sense sometimes, I swear. Alright, off the topic of The Last of Us 2, because someone's gonna just come into the stream and start dissing me for hating the game because, like, it was a masterpiece. Let's talk about review bombs now, because of Metacritic.
You're already
changing the thing, you know.
You're already dead.
spree.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still impressed. Like the tenacity of people at times. The tenacity of people. I've seen people who rated The Last of Us 2 a 10 rate Ghost of Tsushima 0. They're trying to review bomb the game because The Last of Us 2 got review bombed. And they should just be. I'm not gonna front. They should just be happy that it's not the worst rated game on Metacritic. You've seen how Madden 21 turned out. That game flopped big time. Not only is it littered with absolute century amount of bugs that just make the game not fun, but it's technically the same game as Madden 20. You're just paying $60 for an updated roster. That's it. Took that from a video. That thing from a video, but it still makes a lot of sense. Like, dude, what's the point of paying $60 for a game that's technically the same as the game you just got? Just make Madden 21 an update for Madden 20. That'd make a lot more sense. So yeah, that thing technically isn't review bombed, but The Last of Us 2 was review bombed, and now I see people trying to review bomb Ghost of Tsushima just because that game got one of the highest ratings on Metacritic in user reviews. Well, yeah, so forth, so forth. My God, I'm bad with thinking of topics to talk about now. It's just like, what the frick, man? Why am I lagging like this?
We make a good couple.
Yeah, I can't think of topics many. If someone can give me a topic to talk about, I thank you, and I'd actually speak about that topic. That's my ability. You know, I'm just bad with speaking in general. Like, not one of the reasons why I didn't speak for like the entire year on stream is because one, I didn't have a mic, and the other reason is that I'm just bad at speaking in general. So it feels weird actually speaking at who? Okay.
Hit the spot, healer.
You're already dead.
Seconds remaining. Enemy double
Yeah, if you
kill.
could give me a topic to talk about, then that'd just be great. I'd prefer it to be like gaming related, but it can be
15
anything.
seconds remaining.
If I have any knowledge on it and like want to share opinions and
10,
stuff,
9,
I'd gladly speak about it.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, what? Who is shooting at me?
Overtime.
Your defenses are nothing.
Oh wow. What do you know? I'm gonna pan over that. Yeah. What games you got? I have actually a lot of games. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. A lot of them are disc, but a lot of them are digital as well. Most of the games that I got digital are either trials, betas, or demos. And other
Point
games are
spawning in
free to
15
play.
seconds.
And then there's the ones that I actually bought. I think one of the first games I ever got on my PlayStation digitally. No, I think the first game I did get on my PlayStation digitally was Persona 5.
1.
And I'm not even gonna front. I don't regret that purchase. I still like that game. I just don't like the fact that Royale exists. Seems like Persona 5 was great. You don't need to freaking add extra to it. You could have just made that an update or more DLC for the actual game. Even though it is a lot of stuff, still. I wasn't a fan of. I'm not a fan of Royale. Now Scramble, on the other hand. Scramble I'm actually excited for. Do you like knots? You do know I'm Koga, correct? You can't, ah!
Back to basics.
Yeah, go into the Shadow Realm.
Overtime. Killing.
You're already dead.
Victory.
Other games I have, I really don't want to say all of them, but I'm gonna look at my collection right now. I'm gonna name off the PlayStation games. I have Anthem, Origami, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, Bloodborne, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Code Vein, Death Stranding, Destiny 1, Dishonored, Friday the 13th, Injustice 2, Little Big Planet 3, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Mortal Kombat XL, Neo 1, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, Red Dead Redemption 2, Senran Kagura Beach Blast, Spider-Man, Battlefront 1, Steep, Sword Art Online Lost Song, Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection, Uncharted 4, and Watch Dogs. Those are all the PlayStation games I have in my thing at the moment. I'm pretty sure I have like The Division and something else, but I can't really say.
Victor.
What game has the best story in your opinion? The best story? That's a hard one. That's a really, really hard one. I'm gonna say out of all the games, the worst story, I'd give it to Anthem, because but I don't even remember the story in the first place. Anthem was an alright game in my opinion. It had bugs on top of bugs.
Select
That the bugs on top of bugs had bugs for bugs. That probably made no sense, but it's not meant to make sense. Cause that game was just buggy. But the idea it had, the potential it had, it was insane. That's why I'm actually hyped for Anthem 2.0. Because BioWare is actually working to make it better than it is now. So yeah. But I don't even remember the story for Anthem, so I can't even really say that it is the worst story I have. Red Dead Redemption 2, that I don't exactly remember the exact story it was. Marvel Spider-Man, that game was great. That game was actually great. One of my favorite games I played on this channel. Neo, I haven't even played that yet. I can't play it currently, but when I can, I'll play it on the channel. Infinite Warfare, I don't know how to feel about that one, to be honest. Code Vein, it's actually a pretty good story, I'm not even gonna front. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is just... the gameplay is what makes it Mirror's Edge Catalyst. The story, on the other hand, that wasn't that good. The story for Mirror's Edge Catalyst, the story for Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I didn't like the ending, because the ending is just telling you that screw you, you didn't accomplish jack. And I don't like that. I feel like I want to accomplish something when I beat a game. Like, that's why I don't like The Last of Us 2.
The battle is about to begin.
Not only the story sucked, the ending just didn't feel satisfactory whatsoever. It's like, yeah, I killed all those people. It's like you kill all those people, but then you just stop at the person that you're genuinely there to kill. Like, yeah, spoilers if you haven't watched The Last of Us 2 or played it or beat it.
2, 1. Let the battle begin.
That story just ends on the note that you know what, you killed all those people for no reason. Like, you gotta just let it go. Like, yeah, Joel is gone. Who cares? I just got sniped by Canessa, two-shotted. Oh boy. No Man's Sky. I don't even know the story for No Man's Sky. I just gave up on that game. Kind of so boring. I was going to stream it again, but then my PlayStation problem came into play. So Friday the 13th, I don't think Friday the 13th even has a story. It's just changing. Who are you? Ah! Oh crap. Oh, it's Canessa, I swear. Wait, is this Jay? Yes, indeed it is. It's Jay talking. I know you're not excited for it, but you know what? Anyways, back to what I was speaking about before I got so invested in this game.
Overtime.
What was I saying? Yeah, I was speaking of the games I was talking about. So, Watch Dogs story, honestly, it's about around the same thing as The Last of Us 2, but in that game you can actually just make it feels better to actually just forgive Maurice instead of it feels better to actually forgive Maurice and don't kill him instead of just actually killing him. They give you a choice at the end of the game. It's either kill him or not. And you have to live with that choice. You can't, I don't think you can go back to do it. So, you just live with that choice. But it's around the same page as The Last of Us 2, except you actually can make the choice whether to kill him or not. But it actually feels better not to kill him. But you can still just still bust a cap in his head, and it's just funny. It's like, dude, you just killed the man, and it just cuts to black. It's just like hilarious at that point. How did that hit me? That's the real question. I can't aim for crap. So yeah, I don't know exactly how to feel about the Watch Dogs 2 story. I'm pretty hyped for Watch Dogs Legion. I'm having fun. Watch Dogs is actually one of my favorite game series because of its concept. And Watch Dogs Legion, where you can play as literally anybody, that has me hyped. I'm especially hyped for multiplayer. Cause like I wonder how it's gonna be. Is it gonna be standard Watch Dogs? Or is it actually gonna be something like unique and different? Oh, I don't like it. Oh no. Sorry, back to what I was saying. Steam doesn't have a story. It really does. In Uncharted 4, I don't remember the story of Uncharted 4. I know I didn't beat the game, but I saw my cousin beat it. Per se. So then,
30 seconds remaining.
Dishonored. I didn't exactly beat Dishonored 2 because of one thing I got in my way. I got in further on the Xbox version instead of the
15 seconds remaining.
You know, the PlayStation version because reasons. On the PlayStation version, I did it like played it like a few years prior to from what am I saying? This year, I think it was this year or a little bit last year. I played Dishonored 2, yeah, on the Xbox, and I got further than I did on the PlayStation version. Because back then, when I did play on the PlayStation version, Bloodfly creeped me out. So there was this one part in the institution, I think it was, that had a Bloodfly infested room. So I didn't want to go on. But I did go on in the thing by just literally going full either. I was doing it slowly and methodically, and then I just eventually just ran through it. So I made it further, but I got stuck on this one part. It's essentially the When did the Dishonored 2 release? 2016? Same year as
3,
I don't even
2,
know if the Dishonored 2 was the reason why Titanfall 2 became so underrated. but it's like the Dishonored 2 is there's this one mission that's technically a more complex version of Effective Cause, and I liked it. I liked it quite a bit, but I got stuck in there and I didn't know exactly what to do. So by the time I was gonna do it again, but my game patch ran out, so I couldn't do it.
Gross.
And I've just stopped playing Xbox ever since.
She hungers.
So yeah, that was story time about why I didn't beat Dishonored 2. But yeah, I have the courage to beat it now if my thing would work, but it won't work sadly, so I can't beat it. But I clearly would if it did work. Why'd she keep going into the Shadow Realm? Jesus Christ.
Overtime.
Who is shooting at me?
Many thanks.
Alright, next game. Battlefield 1 and alright, back to what I was saying. I don't know exactly what game has the best story in my opinion, because I played a lot of games and most of them had a lot of pretty good stories, and then there was others that just had lackluster stories that just sucked, and then yeah, so I can't really have my opinion on that unless I go through every game I've ever played in existence that had rationally good stories to me, and then yeah, so I can't say anything about that, so that topic's out of the thing. All I can say now is that
she hungers.
one of the out of the most of the games I played lately, the best story I played, this best story goes to Nier Automata, because I beat that like a month or two ago, probably a month ago. And Jesus Christ, that story makes every game I've ever played mediocre. Makes every game I play nowadays mediocre as hell.
You can have these back. Not yet.
Why did that guy not die? Alright, so next topic. If you choose the next topic we're gonna talk about. Until then, I'm gonna focus on the game. Because I've been literally speaking while I was focusing on the game at the same time.
Gaze into the abyss.
Thirty seconds remaining.
Your defenses are nothing.
Fine work. 15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, victory.
Yeah, you thought, mate. That guy really started rushing towards the thing, but he couldn't. That's a feels bad moment right there. Until I get a topic to speak about, I'm gonna do this thing on my phone real quick. It'll take like a few minutes, and I'll queue up into another match. But do you play on? I play on PlayStation mostly. As you can see, I'm broadcasting from PlayStation. I don't play on anything else. I have a Xbox One S and a Switch, but I use the Xbox One for YouTube and others, and nowadays I actually stream on Twitch on my Xbox, and I usually forget my Switch exists. I don't even play that anymore because I don't have any good games to play on it. I got in a few new games for the Switch, but I don't think they're gonna be that interesting. I might try them sometime, but I just don't play the Switch anymore. I'm gonna get the PlayStation 5 when it comes out like a month later, and I'm gonna go on it blind. Hopefully, it has streaming like here, but more like you can actually switch games to stream while streaming instead of just having to restart the stream. I'm more hyped for the UI for the thing. I'm honestly curious what the UI is gonna look like, cause I've been with the same UI for a long time now. So it feels kind of stale to me now. Alright, I appreciate that you sold to me, but can you like not send the same message twice? What's the worst game you've played? Honest to God, I haven't played many bad games. I'll tell you right now, I'm before you expecting to say I gave that to The Last of Us 2, The Last of Us 2 is by far not the worst game I've ever played. It has probably the worst story that I can remember. But it's definitely not the worst game I've ever played. Far from it, to be exact. I'm not gonna give the worst game I've ever played to Fortnite, because that actually, for a while now, that game actually was pretty fun to play. It's just kind of boring and it's littered with kids nowadays. So yeah. Which is why I've honestly lost a little bit of interest in the battle royale genre. I say that as I'm downloading PUBG right now because it's free for PlayStation Plus. The worst game I've ever played. Anything that came close to that. Let's see. I can't honestly say the worst game I've ever played. I would say Anthem, but I honestly didn't see many faults in it like everybody else did. And people say it's bad because it's simply Destiny but with flying and stuff. But I can't compare it to that considering the fact that when I played Anthem, I actually didn't play much Destiny around the time. Like, heck, when I played Anthem around that time, I didn't play Destiny 1 in like a year or so, like a year or two. And then I don't think I even played Destiny 2 yet. Or I think I did, but I haven't played that. I haven't played that in a while either. Alrighty then. The worst game I've ever played. I'm gonna probably say that goes to Evolve. Evolve had a lot of potential. I think it had a pretty good potential, but that game flopped so hard. No, my bad. Evolve was not the worst game I've ever played. The worst game I've ever played is The Calling 2. The Calling 2 literally just tried to be PUBG, but failed miserably. I'm happy that game is gone, but now I'm kind of wishing it came back, because The Culling Origins is back, but it costs money when the original was free. I'm fine with it costing money, but then it costs even more money because you get one free match a day, which then pretty much nobody will be playing the game, so you can't get into a match. So then you use your free match today, then you want to try again, but you have to pay to get another match, and then you technically have wasted your money because most likely nobody else is going to still be playing. I'm pretty sure you still need like 30 people to start up a match, and the player base is just dead at that point. EA is not the worst company ever. I'm pretty sure that goes to Xavier Games. Xavier has failed us, I swear to you. You can ask your next question if you want to. Whenever I say I'm done talking, you can actually you can send a few questions if you want to, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. I'm gonna stop that right now. I'm gonna queue up for another match. I think my thing has been resetting because every time I get back on, I feel like this is happening over and over. I don't know why. I don't like it though. And then you have the fact that I think my gold is resetting back to what it was when I first got on. I'm gonna have to delete and re-download this game. Also, I want this dab kinda obtained from the siege of his ancient. What's it called? The Soviet gas can. What a name! What a name! The Soviet gas can. Oh my god! What a name! I like that name a lot. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. Oh my god, this man's name is the Soviet gas can. I'm dead. Yo, can I generate one ammo after activating? No, I want more ammo. Increase your ammo count by 1. Oh, that drifting one? Yeah, I like that. Oh, you ran out of questions. Oh, dang. Well, what was I gonna say earlier? I forgot what I was about to say. I don't know that anymore. Oh, crap. Wait, how much does Leon cost? She costs like 30. She costs 60,000. That's not very cash money.
Siege. Select your champion. Customize your champion.
I don't know why I'm running the Xbox Fit right now. How do I?
The night will take you.
What was I gonna say? Alright, I'm gonna let's talk about the game that I honest to God think had so much potential but got ruined. Let's talk about Don't Even Think. That game had so much potential. See, I got like 428k views on doing one video of that game. The game sucked. It actually sucked. But
Fear
the
does
amount
not
of
fade.
potential that game
It only
had,
hides in wait.
it hurts me when the game got shut down. When the game got shut down, it hurt me badly. Also, that drift thing is actually pretty lit. I'm not even gonna front. You can just drift and then boom, you're healing. Then the Grover will do most of that work, I guess. So it's just another step and
Prepare
just
for
heal the
battle.
crap out of me. That'd be pretty lit.
The curse gains ground. Right.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Anyways, yeah, talking about Don't Even Think, that game
The
had a lot of
battle has
potential.
begun.
I'm upset. It got shut down. I'm thinking there's. I don't remember when they said they were gonna do it, but they said they're gonna shut down all the social media soon. I'll have to read up again and hope to the Lord that it isn't shut down. You know? Cause that game had the amount of potential Anthem had. And Anthem had a lot of potential. That's why I succinctly didn't say that Anthem was bad. Oh crap, it's getting called. 1 second.
Sorry.
The payload.
No problem.
Alright, well, I'll be right back.
I am weakened.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy killing spree.
The bite was greater than that.
I will still stand firm.
Has come.
Strike now, friends.
No one escapes the law.
Enemy rampage.
I will fight with renewed vigor. On my way back in.
Hello, my fellow viewers. I have returned.
Point spawning in 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not gonna talk about that anymore because reasons.
We must.
How are you already over here?
What goes around?
Oh my
Enemy is
god.
unstoppable.
You know what? I'm at like almost an hour now. I might end the stream because I honestly don't know what I'm gonna talk about anymore.
Curse grows.
Unless I have unless someone didn't ask something like about something that I can actually give an extensive answer on, then I might end the stream.
One I can lift the fire.
Here, go kill Asteria. Asteria needs to die. No! Ah!
Stop the payload.
I'm sorry if I hurt your ears.
Nearly extinguished.
My wounds won't hold me back. Back to the fight.
Oh, we've dominated.
Weakened.
Do we have hot dogs though? I think I'm gonna make a hot dog. This guy, why is Rom, does this all the time, but when I play as Rom, I get fucking obliterated. Jesus. Of course, when I play Rom, when someone else plays Rom, they get fucking invincible. But when I play Rom, I get obliterated within 10 seconds. It's like I'm playing Con all over again. Except killing Cons are easier. And I don't want to gaze into the abyss!
Is immortal. Enemy double kill.
Yeah, don't stop them. Okay. I am indeed back. I don't know when you sent that message. Oh God! I nearly just killed myself. Choking. 1 second. US is like 3. It's 3:30, 6:33. My bad, man. I was doing something. I cannot find any hot dogs anywhere, and I'm not happy about that. I am hungry, and I can't find the cheese for the nachos either. I am very upset about that. Anyways, I think I'm in a party right now. Am I? I am not in a party. So I've been speaking in game chat this entire time. I don't like this. I think people have actually been hearing me speak. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think that's very cash money. But the thing about me is that I'm not in parties most of the time. If I'm in parties, it's usually with the people I usually run with. I can tell you right now, I'll probably what? What do you mean, oh god? Did I do something wrong? If I did, please tell me, and I'll correct myself somehow. If you're talking about the fact that I just said there's no food around here, yeah, what I mean is that there's food, but not the stuff needed for the food, technically. Like, I can't find the cheese for the nachos, and I can't find the hot dogs for the buns. You were in game chat? Yeah, I was in game chat this entire time. I didn't realize that. I honestly thought I made a party, but the problem is I can't realize it unless I have my audio playing in my my headset, and that screws with me at times. So like, since I have my headset on, I can barely hear my TV. And usually when the audio is a little louder, it's either because I have the non-party audio set all the way to max, or I'm not in a party. And I know I don't have my non-party audio set to max. So I've been in game chat this entire time and I never realized it. So those people could hear me. And now I think I did a big oof. Oh boy. Pain, man, I swear. I don't like you, Strix. I hope you know that. I like the Switch skin, though. The Switch skin actually looks pretty lit. I'm not even gonna front it.
Strix.
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 Alright. Switch Talon Rifle.
Strix.
How much this guy cost? Why is the old champions like this girl was I'm pretty sure introduced in the beta. So why is she cost this much? This guy shouldn't cost this much. Ash, how much do you cost? You shouldn't cost this much either.
Ash.
I think I have all the base characters. Well, almost all the base characters. I don't know why these guys cost this much. But, what I was saying was I don't really run in a party because reasons. I don't speak to people, and when I do speak to people, I screw over my words most of the time. Even when I'm streaming and I'm alone, I stumble over my words. Why do you think why do you think I'm used to being a mute at this point? But I'm just gonna, if you wanna hop in a party chat, just add me. My name is. But if you wanna hop in party chat, just add me. My name is at the bottom right. I am going to end the stream here because I've been streaming for an hour now, and I don't really like streaming that long on Paladins. But if you guys did enjoy the stream, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe today to join the squad, and well, hit the subscribe today to join the squad and hit the notification button if you want to see all my daily streams. Until next time, hey my fellow weebs, peace. I can't